Kut Klose is a 1990s American R&B girl group made up of Athena Cage, LaVon Battle, and Tabitha Duncan. Athena Cage was born in Russellville, Kentucky. She began her music career as a background vocalist, working with artists like the Isley Brothers, Amy Grant, and Regina Belle. Her powerful voice and talent earned her respect in the industry. LaVon Battle, originally from Alabama, contributed soulful depth to the group's harmonies. Not much is known about her personal life. Tabitha Duncan brought smooth melodic tones that completed their sound. Tabitha initially worked at LaFace Records with her boyfriend, who then introduced her group to Keith Sweat.
And so he was working with Keith Sweat. He was working with Face and, a lot of different people in the business because they had a publishing deal. So they was getting their stuff played, to different people and was working on different people. We got a package together, took pictures. Okay. So when I got my group together, I told my boyfriend, I was like, you think you can take us to Keith? So Keith heard us and he said, can you bring him over to the studio? So, we came over to the studio the next day, auditioned, would get up on it. And that day he told us he wanted to sign us.
Keith Sweat, who was already established as a leading voice in the R&B genre, was looking to expand his influence as a producer. Impressed by Kut Klose's talent, Sweat signed them to his newly launched label, Kia Records. Kut Klose became only the second act signed to the label following the success of the group Silk. Kut Klose's debut album, Surrender, was released in 1995, but their first single, I Like, was released prior to the album and became their breakout hit. The song peaked at number 8 on the U.S. Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs chart. After I Like, the group released the album's title track, Surrender. Later, Kut Klose teamed up with Keith Sweat for Get Up On It. Kut Klose provided background vocals for several of Keith Sweat's tracks, including the hit Twisted. However, the collaboration that garnered the most attention was Nobody, a duet between Keith Sweat and Athena Cage. Released in 1996, the song became one of Sweat's biggest hits, peaking at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100. Athena's performance showcased her vocal prowess, but her solo spotlight also led to growing tensions within the group. Although Kut Klose's star was rising, they faced challenges behind the scenes that ultimately led them to step away from the spotlight. One of the major issues was Keith Sweat's tight control over their career. As their producer and manager, Sweat was heavily involved in every aspect of their work, leaving the group with very little independence. This lack of creative and professional freedom made it difficult for them to grow beyond his oversight. Kut Klose's heavy involvement as background vocalists for Keith Sweat's projects might have overshadowed their identity as an independent group. They became more associated with Keith Sweat's brand rather than being seen as a standalone act. The time and energy that was spent supporting Keith could have been used to focus more on Kut Klose and promoting their music, developing a sophomore album. Financial struggles also added to their difficulties due to unfavorable contracts. The group's publishing deal, reportedly valued at only $1, highlighted the exploitative practices that were all too common in the music industry at that time. Despite their chart success, Kut Klose did not see the financial rewards that they deserved. After stepping back from the spotlight with Kut Klose, Athena Cage pursued a solo career. She signed with Priority Records and recorded an album. The name of the album was The Art of a Woman, and it was set for release in 2001. However, the album was shelved due to Priority Records' merger with Capitol Records. Athena found very little success with her single, Hey Hey. Her song, All or Nothing, was also featured on the Save the Last Dance soundtrack. In 2010, Kut Klose released a new single called Let It Ring. This was their first song since their 1995 album, Surrender. The group performed Let It Ring a cappella at the Pink Party ATL benefit concert. In recent years, Kut Klose has reconnected with their fans. They've made appearances at R&B festivals and nostalgia tours, performing their classic hits for audiences who remember their impact on R&B. While no new album has materialized, Kut Klose continues to keep their music alive. Kut Klose left a lasting impression on 90s R&B. Their smooth vocals and memorable style stood out during the 90s peak. Although their time in the spotlight was brief, their music continues to be appreciated by the fans who remember their impact. Kut Klose's story serves as a reminder of the challenges that artists face in the music business and the importance of perseverance and sisterhood. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.